You are your purpose. And I have supported thousands of women like you to turn their midlife chapter into full and daring lives. And make yourself your purpose by sharing strategies and tools to help you begin taking the first steps towards daring. Hi, and welcome to Beyond Empty Nest. I'm your host, Jodi Silverman, speaker, mentor, and Chief Dare Officer at Moms Who Dare. Every Thursday, I'll share stories of midlife transformation, happiness tips, and dare you to see the opportunities waiting for you so that you can make this next chapter even better than the last. If you're ready to dare, I'm ready to dare with you. Let's get into today's episode. Jodi, I feel as if I've lost the best job I've ever had. This is the exact statement many moms have said to me over and over again over the past 10 years while I've been supporting empty nest moms. They not only say that, they go on to share with me and ask that if they're not full-time moms anymore, or if no one's home at the end of a workday that need them, then really, what is their purpose? Is this you? Are you feeling as if you've lost the best job you ever had? And as a result, you're no longer clear on what your purpose is? Well, if yes, you're not alone. And I don't want you to worry because I have some really good news. Are you ready? Are you sitting down? Okay, well, here you go. First, about losing the best job that you've ever had and not being needed anymore. I get that you feel that. So I'm going to tell you, feel the feels. And now I'm going to call BS on that. You can feel that way, and yet your role of mom has only shifted. It has shifted. It has changed, but it has never gone away. They might not be calling to ask you for your opinion on all the decisions that they're making, but that does not translate to not needing you anymore. All that translates to is that you did your job. You raise your children to brave new experiences and to become independent decision-making adults. Clap for that. Give yourself a clap. You nailed it. And as Mel Robbins would say, take a second and give yourself a virtual high five. And hear me when I say this next part. They still need you. Once a mom, always a mom. Those of you who know me, know my humor, have heard me say before, motherhood, a life sentence. They still don't know what they don't know. They will always need their mom in their life. It's just shifted a little bit. They need you in a different way, but they will always value you and your advice, and you are always their mother. Okay, so now for your purpose. I promise, here's what I promise, that you're trying too hard to figure out what your new purpose is. And as such, you're missing seeing it right in front of you. Your purpose during this life transition is you. Let me repeat that. Your purpose during this life transition as you launch your children is you. You have been focusing on your career, being a mom, and Lord knows what other roles. So yes, this next chapter gets to be about you. Your purpose now is to discover and do things that you might have stopped doing or put on the back burner as you focus on everyone else. It's time to dare on in your life on your terms. And I'm giving you the permission to do that. I know what I'm talking about. I'm just like you, everybody. I'm no stranger to college drop-offs and life transitions. In fact, I've lived through them twice with all the emotional ups and downs. And what kickstarted my midlife transition? It was a bunch of yeses. And the question, is this enough? Along the way, I quickly realized that how I experienced this transitional phase of my life had nothing to do with my existence as a mom, a wife, a business owner. Rather, it had everything to do with me being a human being. And what followed has been an incredible journey of self-discovery that led me to where I am today. And the simple realization that I am my purpose. And it can happen for you too. You are your purpose. And I have supported thousands of women like you to turn their midlife chapter into full and daring lives. And make yourself your purpose by sharing strategies and tools to help you begin taking the first steps towards daring. This is what we do inside the Moms Who Dare membership community. Yeah, we have a membership community. We call ourselves the Double Darers. You can check all that out on my website. The link is below in the show notes. But for now, I want to give you 3 steps that you can begin taking today to making yourself your purpose. Are you ready? Step 1, decide. Decide you're ready. Decide that it is your time, that you are your purpose, because nothing can happen until you've made a decision. So step 1 is to decide it's your time. Step 2, make a list. This is the reflecting and writing part. You're going to ask yourself some questions like, what are things you used to like doing? Reflect back. Before you were even married, what were things you liked doing? While you were dating, what did you like doing before you had kids? And also you can ask, what is something you've always wanted to do and try, but you never took the time because you were busy caring and taking care of everybody else and all those roles that you were taking on. And step 3 is going to be your dare for this week. Your dare is to take action. Step 3 and your dare for this week is to take action towards one thing on your list. If you're really stuck with the list making and you can't really come up with ideas, grab a copy of my 30 Days of Daring. And you could do that with the link below. When you dare to take action on something from your list or from the 30 Days of Dares that I'm going to give to you, I want you to let me know. Come back and let me know, or shoot me a message on social media. And if this episode has truly inspired you, we'd love for you to leave a review and share with a fellow mom in need of some inspiration and motivation in making this next chapter one of meaning, fulfillment, and fun. And if you take anything away from this episode, it's that you get to be your purpose now. You get to be your focus. And you get to decide that it's your time now. Until next week, dare on. Thank you for listening to this episode of Beyond Emptiness. Head over to jodisilverman.com for full show notes, more information, and additional resources. Speaking of additional resources, I've got a great one for you in the show notes below. So if you've enjoyed today's show and are ready to embrace this midlife chapter, then you're going to want to grab our featured resource called the Self-Talk Cleanup Challenge. You may not think so, but to quote our friend Oprah, the one thing I know for sure is that negative self-talk and thoughts are what's keeping you stuck in fear and lacking confidence to take the leaps in midlife that you desire to take. When you grab this resource, you'll receive the exact exercise my first coach took me through. It's simple, yet powerful. In addition, I'll send you a few other tools and tricks to help you knock out the negativity when it shows up, thereby increasing your confidence and your overall happiness, allowing you to have fulfillment and fun in midlife. You deserve it. So go ahead and grab your copy of the Self-Talk Cleanup Challenge, and I'll see you next Thursday. Until then, dare on.